Hey everyone, welcome to our first bonus episode of grave&bustrs. We got this game idea from equally popular podcast Critical Role, but we found a fun way to mix it up and adjust it to fit with our story a bit more. Here's how it works. First, a client will call one of the busters with a case and leave a voice message for them. That person can only listen to the message one time. Their goal is to absorb all of the necessary details and relay them in a voice message to the next member of the team, and so on. Each player is recording their segment on their own, so each player has only heard the person behind them in line. Along the way, some details will get lost and others will get invented, all ending with the final buster calling the client back to confirm the specifics of the case. Since each member of the team is delegating and dumping the unwanted case onto the next person, we're calling this game Telegations. And that's it. We'll likely do more of these depending on how this goes, but until then, please enjoy the first episode of Telegations.
Hello, you've reached Steve Butts. I can't make it to the phone right now, but if you leave your name and number and a brief message, I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Oh, and if you're calling about my vehicle's extended warranty, I actually already took care of that with the last young lady who called. She said she got all the information she needs. I appreciate your diligence, but it is already handled. Thank you. Oh, and if you...
Hey Steve, it's Kevin Kaminsky, from the arcade. Don't hang up, this is business related. I actually have a case for you. I know it's Saturday morning and none of you want to work today, but this is probably just a one-person job anyway. Okay, so here are the details. You might want to write this down. So I went out to dinner by myself at Maurice's new restaurant, Papa Guido's. That's about 12 minutes down the street from Walmart. It's on 46 Newberry Street. Sometimes I go out to dinner by myself, most of the time, really, but it's a good way to make friends. Sometimes I'll strike up a conversation with the family or the couple at the table next to me. Well, when I was there last night, I started talking to this couple, and at first it didn't seem like they wanted to talk to me a lot, which usually I can tell if somebody doesn't want to. But then I mentioned I worked for Grave and Busters, kinda, and could get them a discount if they needed. And they've heard of you guys, and suddenly they want to talk to me more. So their names are Calvin Basham and Melissa Ryan. They told me they had been having a ghost infestation in their van that they live in. I looked in the parking lot and there was this bright blue Volkswagen van with yellow dandelions painted all over it. They say it's a VW Type 2 Westphalia van, so remember that. So I paid for their dinner so that they would keep talking to me, and they took me into the parking lot. And I could sense the ghost energy like right away, Steve. It was a poltergeist, definitely, and it was haunting their van. First, it kept playing the song The Boys Are Back in Town by Thin Lizzy over the radio, over and over and over, and Calvin and Melissa couldn't get it to stop for like weeks. I guess that song is important to the ghost because that's the song I was listening to when it died, so definitely remember that. Then it started speaking to me through the radio, and its voice kind of sounded like Warner Herzog, the director, and told me that this same bus ran over it while it was on its bicycle when it was still alive many years ago in Nova Scotia. So it's haunting the bus. And then the ghost appeared to us. It was crazy. It was like 7 feet tall, very skinny, and his name was Luke Higgins. I asked what he wanted for him to unpossess the car, and he said he just wants an apology from the previous owner who ran him down or killed him. And that person's name is Megan Snyder. But we looked her up on Facebook, and apparently she died too from a heart attack when she went to see the first Hitch movie. So since he wouldn't begin his apology, he said he planned on still haunting the car. But then I realized he had a weakness, because I had anchovies at the restaurant, and the ghost reacted from my anchovy breath. Its skin started like bubbling and oozing green a little bit when I got too close to him. So make sure whoever you send goes to Papa Guido's and orders the Bagna Quada like I did. Then go to Chutney State Forest and find Calvin and Melissa. That's where their van is parked. I guess there's a bunch of vans that look just like theirs, but they have a custom license plate. It says Ganja Lover on it. Ganja and then LVR, like lover. Tell them you're with me, and Remember, I offered them a discount so that they talk to me. So they agreed to 4 installments of $19.99 or 8 installments of $12.99. Either one you guys want. If you check the math, it works out perfect. Sorry, I can make up the cost difference. I'll pay out of pocket for that. Sorry, I shouldn't have offered them a discount. Well, anyway, that's it. Let me know if you want to hang out or anything later. I don't have a whole lot to do tonight, so just let me know, Steve. Okay, bye.
Hello, you've reached the mobile of Ange Fulton. If this is Walker, please stop calling me or I'll call the police. If this is anyone else, please leave your name and number and your message right after the beep. Thank you.
Edge? Edge, it's Steve. Steve Butts from Grave and Buster. There's something that I need you to take care of for me. I would, but I'd have a follow-up appointment with the ankle specialist. She said it's very important the treatment isn't delayed any further. So Kevin called. He appears to be melting. That's not the issue, though. He says that he was out to dinner just on Saturday night and at Papa Guido's, Maurice's new place, and well, he was there by himself, but I guess it's not that weird because he goes there to socialize sometimes, and sometimes they'll even talk to him. But anyway, while he was there, he met this couple. Their names were Kelvin Beecham and Darlene Spacey, and well, they appeared to have this problem with their van. I guess it's haunted. So they have it's a Volkswagen GT van, and it has dandelions painted on it, and it's parked at Papa Guido's, I think. And well, according to Kevin, he says that the van is haunted, and it keeps playing "The Boys Are Back in Town" by Van Morrison, and it won't stop. Like, it's been playing the same song for at least 2 weeks, and so so Kevin told the couple that he could get them a discount because he kind of worked for Grave and Busters. I know he doesn't really work for Grave and Busters, but I guess he extended himself in that way, so we might have to honor that. But anyway, the ghost materialized, actually. His name was Luke. Luke Holiday, and Luke was pretty reasonable, to be quite honest. He told them that he would stop haunting the van if he would only get an apology from the driver that ran him over. I guess I forgot to mention that, but he's haunting the van because he got ran over. So he said that the woman's name who ran him over was Megan Snyder, and I guess they looked her up on Facebook. Pretty impressive that they were able to find the right Megan Snyder, but they did, and turns out she's dead too. She had a heart attack. You probably heard about it. It was at the showing of Hitch, the first one though. It was all over the news. It was really tragic. But anyway, the reason that's important is she can't apologize now because she's also dead. So Luke Holiday is also going to continue to haunt the van. So it's all a big mess. Kevin would really appreciate it if we could get in contact with the nice couple again. Again, he offered them a discount. He said 3 installments of $19.99 or 6 installments of $12.99. The numbers all work out. Trust me, it's the same thing. But Kevin is willing to pay out of pocket the difference. It's really a one-man job. I really don't see any reason to call the whole team. Here, I know that you already have Kevin's number from when you two had that thing. So I'm entrusting you to handle this for me. I'm sure it won't be a big problem. Anyway, happy Yom HaShoah. Have a good day.
Hey there, this is Officer Crick with the PPPD. It seems our phone lines are tied up at the moment, so if you could leave your name and message, we'll holler back just as soon as we can. And if this was an emergency and you're in some sort of danger, I am truly sorry.
Officer Crick, this is Ange Fulton from Grave and Busters. Please pass this message on to Dmitry Boletnikov. Thank you very much. Dmitry, I've got a very important task for you. Kevin called asking for you specifically, but couldn't access you, obviously, for reasons that are pertinent to both of us. He had quite a story to tell. He was at Papa Guido's, the new restaurant that Maurice from Maurice's opened up after Maurice's, had its little accident with the car and everything, the truck, broom broom with the ducks, all that. Well, he met Kevin was there because he likes to. People are forced to talk to him, so he goes to restaurants and eats alone there. He met a couple there, Kevin Meacham and Melinda Spacey, and they told him that they had a problem. They had a van. It's a Volkswagen GX, and it's got dandelions painted all over it. And it turns out that it's haunted because it continues to play The Boys I'm Back in Town by Van Morrison on repeat. It has been for several weeks now. Turns out that they're being haunted by a ghost who is only a ghost because he was run over by a woman who drove the van and hit him. Anyway, the ghost is sort of reasonable, except for the fact that I guess he's playing all this music, and that he just wants an apology from the woman who ran him over, and that unfortunately the real interesting part for you, Dmitry, is that the woman who ran him over, it turns out that she died of a heart attack. I think her last name was actually the one with Spacey in it, but that's okay. Her name was Cheryl Monsoon, Cheryl Monsoon, definitely. And Luke, the name of the actual ghost playing the Boys Are Back in Town song is Luke Geronimo. And so anyway, she died already, so it's going to be hard to get an apology from her, but I'm sure you can figure it out. She died having a heart attack while watching the movie Hitch, so it's been quite a while, I'm assuming, because it's the first one, not the new one. Let's see. One of the problems is that Kevin promised other Kevin a discount and said that he would provide 3 payments of $19.99 or 6 payments of $12.99. Don't worry about that at all. They're not getting a discount. Kevin does not work here, cannot give that discount out. I'm just letting you know what he said so that you can refute it later. We're not giving that discount. But I need you to take care of this as soon as possible. I know you are a little bit indisposed, but I'm sure you're very capable. You'll be able to do this. Is there anything else you need to know? I think the answer to that is no. I'm in the bubble bath. I'm getting back to my book and my wine. I hope you have a pleasant day. Hope you're enjoying your time in the penitentiary. All right. I'll talk to you later. Good luck. Goodbye.
disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have reached this record...
Привет. Вы достигли ящика голосовой почты.
Don't ask questions. You know who it is, you know what to do, just do it.
Пожалуйста, оставьте свои сообщения после сигнала. Спасибо.
Hey, Shannon. Gotta make this quick. I only have about 5 minutes before the warden drags me back to my cell. Not having a great time here, but hope everything's well back at the old stomping ground. I just wanted to let you know that Shannon, Ange, just called me and wanted me to look into a case. I don't know why she wants me to look into it. I'm a little bit indisposed right now. But I don't know. It seemed like you might be a good one for it. I mean, it's a tricky one, but it sounds really intriguing. Let's see here. What did Ange say? It was so Kevin called her up about something at Maurice's. You know that pizza joint where, you know, people are turning into ducks and stuff? Yeah. I have a very hazy memory of that place, but I guess Kevin went there and talked to a couple clients. Kevin Spacey and Susan Sarandon, I think it was. They offered him a contract, like a discount to Maurice's, like $19.99 over 6 months or something like that. I don't know. Andrew's very insistent that he's gonna get a discount there or something like that. But anyway, the reason they were contacting Kevin is they had a little bit of a ghost problem. So they had a PT Cruiser, I guess, with a bunch of dandelions painted on it. And I guess a while ago, someone got ran over by it. Luke Geronimo, I believe his name was. And he's been a little bit of a nuisance to the driver. Well, the driver of it actually died of a heart attack while watching Hitch. But I guess he's still haunting the car or something, now that the Spaceys have it. I don't know. But he keeps playing the boys are back in town, I guess. He's being just really annoying about it, and I guess the only way to make him stop is to offer him some kind of apology. But of course, the lady that first drove the car died of a heart attack, like I said, watching Hitch. So, she's not gonna be able to apologize, but maybe someone else will be able to, I guess, is the theory here. So I think that's about it. Hope that was enough detail for you. I see Carlos is motioning me back to my cell, with that glint in his eye, so I guess this is it, for today. Shalom, fare thee well, Shannon. I don't know if I'm ever getting out of here. Okay, goodbye.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
I don't know, it won't work!
Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Alright, Rit. I just got a call from, what's his name again? The guy, he's in jail. You know, Dennis? What is his name? We work with him. We work together. Anyway, he said that Ange called him, and he's in jail right now, so I don't know what the fuck she was thinking. Alright, so I guess there's a case, and he just went on and on and on and on and on. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't catch all of it, but I figured I'd call you because I am, well, I'm busy right now. So I guess Kevin called him. Kevin Spacey? Do we know Kevin Spacey? I don't know, but Kevin Spacey called him. Or no, not called him. Called Ange, who called him. And I guess there's a case over at that restaurant that we were at. You know, the one with the ducks and the whole thing with the skin and the gross stuff. And there was like a wine thing that kept going. You remember that? Yeah. Okay, so. And then Butts was gone for, yeah, it was a whole thing. So I guess it was over at that place, Maurice's, and I guess they offered Kevin Spacey a discount there, and so he's the one that called because it turns out that the place is haunted again, which we already took care of that. I thought we did a good job. I'm pretty sure we got a good rating and everything. It was great time. Shame about the whole thing. But I guess they have ghosts there who are mad because I guess like Kevin Spacey ran them over with a car with like dandelions and stuff on it. Wait, no, hey, hang on. No, it was like I think they just crashed into Kevin Spacey and that's why he's getting the discount. I guess the ghost is named Louise something, and yeah. So I don't know, but it sounds like the ghost wants an apology, but Kevin Spacey doesn't want to give it to them, or wants us to help him give them the apology. I think that's what's going on. Well. I guess that's gonna be your job to figure all that out and sort all that out, Rhett. So good luck with that.
What's your emergency? If this is not an emergency, press 1. If this is Ange, press 2. If this is a call for grave and busters, do not call my personal number again.
Hello? Why doesn't anyone answer the darn phone anymore? We got all these voicemails. When I call everyone else, I get put on hold, or no one wants to pick up the phone. I got a call from Shannon. I don't know what the heck she's talking about. I guess Dennis is in jail. He was that kid that went to school with the other kid that quit. I don't know if you remember him. He was the newspaper reporter. He was a real brat. I guess he's in jail now, and his uncle Kevin Nealon was at the Maurice's. God, I thought that was a dream that I had. We went to that restaurant. You turned into a duck. You remember that? Anyway, he got a discount on ghosts. A ghost discount. And now we need to, I guess we need to solve it. Hello? Can you hear me? Can you pick up the darn phone? Oh, to hell with it.
Hello? Oh, yeah, good. How are you? Uh-huh. Just kidding. This is my answer machine. This is Kevin. I honestly can't really believe that I'm not sitting right by the phone right now. Usually I'm kind of just there all the time. And now finally somebody called and I'm not even there to talk to him. But just leave your message. I promise I'll call back like real soon. Probably in just a couple seconds, honestly.
Hello, Kevin. This is Mary Sue Mayfield. I just got a call from Rat, and I hear that Dennis the Menace is back in jail for not answering his phone. Lots of voicemails to be had, so it seems that Maurice is back, and I'm not quite sure who Maurice is, but Maurice is he turned into a duck, and we at Grave and Busters are supposed to answer our phones. So I guess, Kevin, is this correct? Should we handle this? Should we get Dennis the Menace out of jail? Signing off, Mary Sue Mayfield.
Who the fuck is Dennis the Menace?